What's up, YouTube? Speedy Superior here once again with another setup video. After a while, it's been like a week since I actually uploaded a video. So let's see. I want to catch up with every single day I missed and everything. So between today and tomorrow, there will be tons of videos being uploaded onto the channel and everything. So let's see. Just getting off to the start, I got a comment from somebody. I don't remember their YouTube name or YouTube title thingy, saying that I should do more legendaries, because I did get a request to do Kyurem, and I did the Kyurem, but whenever I was doing it, I was so lost because I don't study much legendaries. And I was saying that I was going to start doing more legendaries. I was going to take like about a week just to make legendaries and just do them and do their setup and everything. Just focus on legendaries fully for a week. So I am going to be doing lots of legendaries lately, starting from today and possibly finishing maybe around tomorrow or after tomorrow. I think I might as well just do videos on Sunday as well, because I normally don't do videos on Sunday, but I think I might have to get that day to recover most of the days I did miss. So just getting started on the video. Kyurem White is in the Ubers tier, and the fact that Kyurem Black is in the OU, but Kyurem is in the Borderline. They're all like lower levels than each other. I don't know why, but okay. I don't get it. I don't get the tier thing. So it's normal. So just getting started, let's look at the stats, okay? So if you look at Kyurem White's stats, it does have a base 125 HP, which is really good, a base 120 attack, meaning it can be a physical attacker as well, 90 defense, it's workable but not the best, 170 special attack. Like, you look at that stat and it's like really amazing. You're just gonna choose over the physical attack because it's just that good and everything. No wonder it's in Ubers and all. But Kyurem White does excel in special attack more than the physical attack, so it's the best way to go. And then it has 100 base special defense, meaning it can be specially defensive as well if you wanted to go there. And it has 95 base speed, which makes it also a little bit more speedy, and it's faster than a Pikachu for sure. Pikachu has like a base 90 speed, so it's faster than a Pikachu, which is good. So I decided to go with Timid Nature, so you make the best out of the speed, and you're pretty speedy. Let's see, like Speedy Superior. And let's just getting onto the EV spread. I invested fully on speed, fully on special attack, and just 4 on HP. I'll get to the physical in a little bit, because I know that some people prefer running a physical attacker on their favorite Pokemon rather than special attacking. Everybody has their own favorites, and I decided to give it a Power Herb as an item, which Power Herb means that moves that normally take 2 turns will now take just 1 turn using this item. Turbo Blaze, explaining it a little bit, I had mentioned that I didn't get most of the abilities of legendaries, but after studying Turbo Blaze a bit, I noticed that Turbo Blaze just simply ignores the abilities of other Pokemon. So as long as this ability is active, this Pokemon will be ignoring any ability that the other Pokemon will have, for example, Sturdy. And the reason for Power Herb is because Kyurem White gets this move called Ice Burn, and it does 140 base power, 90 accuracy. Normally charges 1 turn and hits on a 2nd turn, but that's what Power Herb is there for. So it charges 1 turn and it hits that same turn. It has a 30% chance to burn. It is stab, 140 base power. What more could you ask for? You're definitely most likely going to get a KO for that first turn when you use Ice Burn. So why not go for it? But if you're not a big fan of Ice Burn, you can always just go for Blizzard if you wanted to, or if you don't like the accuracy of Blizzard, you can go for Ice Beam. I can't even spell ice anymore. You could go for Ice Beam, but I prefer Ice Burn. But if you are going for Blizzard and Ice Beam, I recommend you go for either Life Orb or go for Choice Specs down here, which increases your special attack by 1.5 more power. Or if you want to be more speedy, you can always just go for Choice Scarf. I don't know why I just deleted Choice and rewrote it again. But I prefer Power Herb on this Kyurem because of the Ice Burn, and it's just too good to let go. And the second move, I decided to go with Fusion Flare. And what Fusion Flare does is 100 base power, 100% accuracy, but the power is doubles, meaning it's going to be doing 200 if this Pokemon goes after a Fusion Bolt, which you would probably have to have Zekrom using Fusion Bolt first, and most likely probably doubles and stuff. And if this Pokemon goes after Zekrom, Fusion Flare will be doing double the power. So I definitely recommend putting Zekrom probably beside Kyurem White and just using Fusion Bolt with a Choice Scarf Zekrom and then use Fusion Flare. Makes sense. But Moving on, I went to Dragon Pulse afterwards. Since it is the special attacking dragon type move that Kyurem White has, you could always go for Draco Meteor. I just don't recommend it, the reason being that you have a lot going on in this set, and the least thing you need is a special attack drop. I'm just saying, but you could always go for Draco Meteor. And I also gave it Earth Power, 90 base power, 10% chance to lower the special defense by 1 stage of the target. So you can always just use Earth Power to lower their special defense, and then you're up high, and then you can just definitely kill them with a Fusion Flare or a Dragon Pulse or another Earth Power if you wanted to. And that's the first set. Now going off to the second set, I know that some people love physical attackers and they just can't use their favorite Pokemon sometimes because they can't find a physical attacking moves for them. Well, for this Kyurem, I decided to just do special attacking side and then a physical side of these Pokemon, because it's not like Zekrom, that Zekrom has enough bulk to be able to set up or to be able to support. This Pokemon is supposed to be just hitting, as you can look at the base stats and stuff. It's just supposed to be there, you know, hitting with power and just basically helping the team knock some Pokemon out and just that. So I gave it Life Orb, so it gets the most out of its move, but again, you can always just give it Choice Band if you want more power on this Pokemon. Choice Band increasing the attack by 1.5, but I just prefer Life Orb over Choice Band because you do not want to be locked in one move on this set, especially when you have Outrage in it. But I mean, if you're going for Choice Band, change Outrage to Dragon Claw. I recommend it. But here's the thing. Okay, so I know some people don't like being locked into Outrage, but with Life Orb, you're going to be doing tons of damage with Outrage, being the strongest physical attacking dragon type move that Kyurem White gets. Then you're going to be pretty unstoppable with that. I decided to go with Iron Head second. It does get Iron Head. It has a 30% chance to flinch the target. You're pretty speedy, so you're going to be able to outspeed some Pokemon, hit them in the face with Iron Head, and make them flinch at the same time, which puts you in a better position. Then you have Zen Headbutt, which also has a chance to flinch. 90% accuracy, but 80 base power, and a 20% chance to flinch the target, which is pretty good. That means now you have 2 moves that can cause flinch power on the other Pokemon, and you're good to go. And the last move, I decided to go with Roost, because you do want to Roost from all that Life Orb recoil and all those damage you're taking from the other Pokemon if they haven't flinched yet from your flinch moves. So you might want to Roost at the end, but if you don't want to Roost, you can always just go for Rock Slide over here or Shadow Claw if you wanted to. You can even have Stone Edge, or you can use a substitute and just start attacking from the back and everything. That's just what I'm saying. Obviously, this is not going to be a timid nature Kyurem. I decided to go to Jolly, which is the opposite of what timid would be. Decreasing the special attack, increasing the speed, and you invest a lot into the attack and invest into the speed, and just 4 on HP. This is how this physical Kyurem works. Moving on to Kyurem Black now. I decided to give the Power Herb. Again, look, if you look at the pattern, Kyurem White had first one, and it has base power of base 170 on special attack. Kyurem Black now has base 170 on attack. And it has, what is it? It's basically like the opposite. This is on a physical side, the other one's on a special attacking side. That's how it goes. The only problem being that Kyurem Black can be burnt and just basically shut down because it is a physical attacker. And Kyurem White can also be burnt, I would say, because it doesn't have the fire move, fire typing anymore. But that's just how it is and stuff. So, what is it? Just getting started. I did invest fully on attack, fully on speed, and just 4 on HP. And obviously has the Power Herb again. And this one has Freeze Shock. The physical attacking move, which does 140 base power, 90% accuracy. It charges 1 turn, hits the second turn, 30% chance to paralyze. That's how this one works, and you have the Power Herb for that. Again, you can always just switch it around if you don't want to use this. I know some people aren't fans of moves that charge up 1 turn and then hit the second turn because it requires you to use Power Herb and stuff. But you can always just change it around. I'm just giving you, something, to look at. It is an Ice type move. It does have Stab. It's going to be hitting pretty hard. I mean, I recommend this move anytime. And then, obviously, we're going for Fusion Bolt, the electric move, which is what we talked about in the other one. If it goes after a Fusion Flare, then this power is doubled. So you might want to put Reshiram beside this Pokemon and give it a Choice Scarf, use Fusion Flare, and then you use Fusion Bolt. That's how this one would work, obviously. And then you have Dragon Claw, which is going to be doing 80 base power, but you can always change it to Outrage if you wanted to. You are pretty high in physical attacking, so you can either go for Outrage or Dragon Claw. Either way, you might as well just get a KO in the first turn. So then we're going for Iron Head second, which has a 30% chance to flinch the target, 80 base power, 100% accuracy. What more could you ask for? Just saying. But you can always change it to Choice Band if you wanted to, or Life Orb if you wanted to for more power. But change Freeze Shot because you don't want to be stuck on a move that charges every 2 turns. So that's what I'm saying. Now, since some people might like this Pokemon and they like special attackers, I also did a special attacking Kyurem Black and stuff. I gave it a Life Orb because you want the most out of the power. It does have a 120 base special attack, obviously going to be timid this time, decreasing attack and increasing speed, so you get the most out of your speed. But if you don't care about the speed, you could go for Modest Tier just as well here. If you don't care about speed, you can go for Adamant here. That's what I'm saying. If you want more power for less speed, and it's just the way anybody would want it. And I've already mentioned Life Orb, I explained ability, but this time I said for this one I decided to go with Blizzard. If you don't like the accuracy of Blizzard, you can go for Ice Beam. I decided to do Dragon Pulse and Earth Power, which I already explained Earth Power, and obviously Roost and everything. It's just like almost the same as the other Pokemon, but it's just in another position, like the opposite way of what it normally would be, if that even makes sense. But that's pretty much for Kyurem White and Kyurem Black. Now just going for the simple Kyurem, we look at its stats, and it has 125 base HP, 130 attack and special attack, 90 base defense and special defense, and 95 base speed. Well, the defenses aren't what we really ever asked for, but I decided to go with a naive nature, which means that you're increasing speed, decreasing special defense, because this Pokemon just really has to hit hard and then get out, or just basically a Pokemon that you might just want to sacrifice and just might want to keep it there just attacking until it just faints. So this is how this works. I gave it Glaciate, doing a 65 base power, stab move, 95 base accuracy, but 100% chance to lower the speed. It's like an Icy Wind, but it's more power and stuff, just there. And then I gave it Draco Meteor. It lowers the special attack, yes, but there's a reason for that I gave it Draco Meteor, because then you go in physical on Stone Edge. It does get Stone Edge, and then I gave it Roost if you want to roost up a little bit, but if you don't, you can always just go for any other physical move that you may want. For example, it does get Rock Slide. I know it gets Payback. It has Outrage, but I mean, you already have a Dragon type move over there. If you wanted to, you can always just have Home Claws if you want to, increase your accuracy for Stone Edge and attack. But also Zen Headbutt, it has it right there. But I just prefer Roost, just saying. Now, I didn't talk about the EV spread much, but I gave it full on speed because you want the most out of your speed. 200 on special attack and just 56 on attack, but I mean, you could do the opposite if you wanted to. You could put 56 here. Nope, messed up. Hold up. You could put 200 here and 56 here if you want to. Either way it's going to be fine, because you are like a mixed attacker right here, just in one set. If some people aren't fans of that, you could switch it around, depending on which one is your favorite, special attack or attack. You invest fully on that, and then you choose out the moves that you may want. You just look at the move list and and basically just choose the moves you may want from it that they're going to cover and aren't repetitive. Now, since I really hope that you really like these sets and stuff, because I really worked hard on it, to be honest, and I didn't talk about the ability, but it is pressure, meaning that the PP of the moves of the Pokemon will be using up more than what it normally would. So instead of using one move at a time, it's going to be like if you use 2 moves. So just concluding this video, I really hoped you enjoyed the videos of today. I really worked hard on all of them today. I really enjoyed it doing all the videos for today and stuff, and I just really hope you liked them all. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you like these sets, just give it a thumbs up. Give Kyurem White, Black, and Normal Kyurem a thumbs up. And just keep watching. Stay tuned and remember the March events that are coming that I'm hosting, and the giveaways, the spring weeks. Just remember them and stay tuned for those days, because who doesn't want a free Pokemon? I mean, come on. And that's pretty much it. Again, thank you for watching. I really, really, really hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry if the video is too long. I tried my hardest. I am pretty tired now. So until tomorrow, I would say, have an amazing day, stay safe, and just play outside.